Hello, I'm IBX Toycat, and welcome back to episode 222 of my Minecraft Xbox Update Adventures Let's Play. A Let's Play where I've been playing through the various updates that have come out for Minecraft on the Xbox 60, building stuff, killing stuff, and destroying stuff. But the first thing we do today before anything else is we're going to enchant a book level 30. This is a fun thing I've been doing at the start of every episode, because I could get literally any enchantment in the game when I do this. Obviously, I'm more likely to get, like, Unbreaking and stuff, and if we get something fun, like Fortune or something else we can use, we'll make the episode around that enchantment. So let's see what we get today. It is going to be Power 4. So this is a really great bow enchantment. If I combine this with another Power 4, I can get an amazing, like, one-hit kill on every one bow. But we don't have a second Power 4, so we won't use this just now, because again, like, there's no point in having a Power 4 bow on you for just killing mobs. It's something you want to use to kill, like, withers and stuff like that. And speaking of killing withers, I actually do have myself another wither skeleton skull. So only one more until we can fight another wither. That's going to be fun, because it means we can have a second beacon. Because having one beacon is cool, but we need a second one somewhere, and that's going to be fun. But yeah, what am I going to be doing today then? That's what you're probably wondering, and I'm going to be doing something which I do every now and then, maybe like every 6 months to a year, and that is I'm going to be giving you a little bit of a pixel art story, because I can't really do buildings, if you know what I mean. Like, when I play Minecraft, I play it to be unique. If you look at my buildings, they're all very weirdly different, they're all very unique and stuff. This building's just a big pillar of stone bricks, for instance, and one thing that is reasonably easy to do is 3D pixel art, because if you want to make anything that's already in the game, so if you want to make a chest, for instance, it's really easy to turn in pixel art, because all you have to do, so what we're going to be doing today is an anvil, is look at every single pixel in the anvil. So if you... We'll actually just break this hole in the ground, just so we have somewhere to actually stand. Please don't... Okay, there we go. You can actually see, like, each individual little block here, we can translate into one, like, Minecraft block. So, if you look down this bottom row, it's 12 individual, like, different colours of grey, but they're very similar different colours. If that makes any sense, just follow me with there, which means all I have to do is translate this into the real world and follow the patterns of this. So you can see it's 2 blocks in, followed by 1 block up, followed by 2 blocks in, and then a big pile up to this massive block up here, and we can make ourselves a pixel art anvil. And you might think that's oversimplifying it, Toycat, but that's what I'm going to show you today. I'm going to make this thing here into an anvil, because really it makes sense to be an anvil, because basically what this area is for some enchanting, but it's mainly just, you know, my weapons room. That's why it's got 2 swords, and it's also for, you know, keeping my enchantments together and putting them on things, which is what anvils are all about. So if I need to repair my pickaxe, for instance, I put it in there and I can do that. And it just makes sense for this to be a giant anvil, because, you know, right now it's just kind of a stone building. It's meant to be the hardened building, but an anvil is made out of stone, well, it's made out of iron, but, you know, it looks like it's made out of stone because it's this dark kind of grey. So yeah, today we're going to be making anvil, and it should hopefully be fun. So usually, well, like I said, I recommend, like, counting the pixels on this and following it perfectly, but because we already have an existing building here, and I think this is meant to be 12 along. So you see here, this is 12 individual pixels along there. This building here is, I think, 14 or 16, so we'll just widen everything by 4 pixels, or 4 blocks. It should be just fine. We'll see exactly what happens. It should be fun, and so we're going to need ourselves some dirt blocks, which means we're going to use the shovel and make ourselves a staircase up there, because right now we don't really have one of those, and that's kind of necessary. So let's just get rid of 4 blocks just here, nice and easy. Or actually, it's just 5 blocks, and we'll make a staircase onto the building, because when you're building stuff, you don't want to have to make it a struggle to get up each time. You want to just have a nice little staircase, like so. So, oh, I only needed actually 2 blocks, but yeah, there we go. So, first thing we want to do is we need to go 4 blocks up everywhere. So, if you look here, this is actually 3 blocks, so let me just quickly make sure here. So again, you keep checking back to the place, and this is how you do it. So you check back here and you see, yeah, this is 4 blocks up and then 2 along that way. So you want to make sure that this is 4 blocks up, and this is going to be the edge of the building. So I guess what we'll do is we'll actually combine these blocks here into it, so it'll be like that, followed by this. So I guess we'll have the curve happen here. And then we also need to be another block up like this. So then we run along here. I'm actually surprised I'm running and placing blocks so well. I knew it had to fail eventually. And then we do the same on this side. And as you can see, in its current form, we've made the building look a little bit stranger. So if you look down here, now it's gone a little bit up. But that's the first stage of the anvil. Next up, we need to remove some other stuff. But we do need to sleep. You know, actually, let's do the next phase first. So now we've got the front of that done. We probably need to do the same for the back. But let's focus on the front for now. We need to go 2 blocks forwards and then 1 block up with a little 1 block gap on the first side. So we're going to leave these little sides here just pointing out and pretend they don't exist, because I like them. They add a little bit of charm and a little bit of uniqueness to the building. So what we need to do now is we work out that this block... Okay, so this is the average thing here. Oh, it looks like this actually next layer has done itself. So it's 2 blocks in from this wall here and 1 block in from this wall. It's perfect, which is amazing. It shouldn't be, but it is anyway. So that's just amazing right there. And then we go I think it might be inwards one more layer. So we need to get rid of this layer of blocks just here, I think. So yeah, we need to just mine it all up. Really, if we had a silk touch pickaxe, it'd be ideal. But it doesn't look like, well, I'm not going to say it doesn't look like, but I definitely don't have a a silk touch pickaxe. So we're going to destroy these blocks. Don't worry, we'll put these back later. But for now, we destroy these blocks, and we probably have to do the same on the other. Yeah, we're gonna have to do the same on the other side. So let's go ahead and do that too. And as you can see, we're starting to get that anvil shape in here. It's not quite as easy as just a few blocks placed, but it's, you know, converting this building is a lot easier than it should be. If I was building from scratch, you imagine I'd have to do this whole thing myself. But we do have a nice, easy base here, which is this is kind of like converting a building, like real life conversions. But yeah, so anyway, I've noticed we should probably talk about the other things they should talk about in Let's Play, because I like to update you guys on what's going on in my life, and a lot of you like to hear that. So as we kill the witch, I'll talk about this week. So I actually went to the first oh wow, that witch just went down the hole. That's not a safe place to attack a witch. But I actually went to a gaming bar this week, which is everything you'd expect at a bar, but like with video games there. And it's such a cool idea, but as far as I can tell, there's only like 2 of them in the UK, and maybe like there's like less than 10 of them worldwide, at least if you exclude like South Korean stuff. And it's such a cool concept, because it was like, oh yeah, I'll buy these reasonably expensive drinks. I think it was called like Sky Rum or something. And then I'll also, you know, just go ahead and I'll play some worms. So really fun time with like lots of cool stuff like that. I don't know why that's not a more common idea. I think there's money to be made, so I'm going to make a gaming bar at some point in my life. So if you see at some point the IBX Toy Cat branded gaming bar, just, you know, pop in, play some video games. Or maybe something like that. But yeah, so let's actually head to bed. Besides that, this week I've been thinking about a lot of things, because if you don't... Okay, so I'm going to give you a science lesson that's almost depressing, but don't worry, I'll spin it around. But there's this thing called the bystander effect, where basically if there's a horde of people... Okay, so if you're one-on-one with someone, you're more likely to help them out. Like, if you just... even if it's not your friend, just some stranger on the street and you're the only person around, you'll help that stranger out if he needs help. But if you're in a crowded street, or... oh, that's a creeper, please don't jump down for me. Okay, I'm going to run away from you. But if you're in a crowded street or something, what will actually happen is you'll try and, you know, you'll ignore the person and assume someone else will. And, like, if you're in a subway station, there's a train, something, no one will help the person with the tracks because they assume everyone else is going to. And it's like, you know, one of those really weird, messed up things where because more people should be able to help someone out, no one helps the person out. And I was thinking, there's got to be a way to abuse that, like the opposite way, because that's kind of a sad way for it to happen. But, actually, let's check the anvil to see what we're building. But you could probably use that to, like, make people do good. Like, I don't know, that is it so, like, I'm always thinking of super evil, nice ideas. Like, ideas that are really evil for one person, but are nice overall. So, actually, so it looks like we go 2 blocks further in, and then we build upwards, and 1 block further in from the side. So, like, for instance, if there was, like, I'm trying to, so there's games like Cookie Clicker that just absorb your life, and people just get addicted to them, because they're like, oh, it's so good, gotta keep playing. But they're not actually, you know, they just absorb your life. It's not even like a real game where you feel like you've achieved something at the end. You just feel like, oh wow, I just wasted that time. So I was thinking, what if you get the, you combine the impulses that people get when they play a game like Cookie Clicker, like the XP bars and everything, but you like track it up to your phone, so you have to go running, or, you know, do something super useful to get those XP, or like maybe you diet well and you get extra things. And I'm thinking, I don't know if this is evil, because it's you're abusing people's psychology, but to help them. So let me know in the comments down below if you think it'd be evil if there was a game that addicted people to being good to themselves. So, you know, people got addicted to being fit because of the addictive video game. Because, you know, all bad... Wait, I think it's called The Road to Hell is paved with good intentions. I don't entirely agree with what the phrase is saying, but it's a true enough point, I guess. Like, you know, is it okay to do something bad to achieve nothing but good in the world? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious. I mean, that's a bit of a deeper question than I usually ask this sort of time. But you know, I like having a dialogue with you guys. That's why I have this channel. It's just so I can say things at people and they'll be like, oh yeah, that's a good point. So yeah, I'm always thinking of like weird game ideas like that, because I used to think I'd be a game developer when I was older, and now I honestly, like, some of what I do is like also. Is this a full block wide or not? I'm not sure if it is. But yeah, so if you look, this goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pixels. Then it goes out 2 blocks. Wait, we need to go down another block. Okay, then it goes out 3... Oh, wait, it's like 2.5 pixels this way. Yeah, 3 pixels this way, 4 pixels that way. So we need to dig ourselves out of this hole now. So let's just do that, and then let's do this. So 5 pixels up, then freeze the side, and then we'll have ourselves the magical anvil. But yeah, so, I don't know, like, good things for evil reasons always seems to me like, oh, wait a minute, why don't we just, you know, like, I guess that'd be the reason that, like, having a dictator would be a good thing, because as long as he likes you. There's actually this country, it's somewhere in, not the Middle East, but, like, nearish India. I don't know what you mean. Like, it's called Asia, but you don't really call it Asia. But yeah, so, like, that part of the world, there is this, like, not evil dictator, but a dictator nonetheless. And, because he knows that, like, no one else will be as good to them as him, basically what he keeps trying to do is, like, force democracy on them, if that makes any sense. And, they keep, like, voting against it. Like they're having votes as to whether they should have democracy, which is, by the way, it's such a brilliant idea. Like, vote to decide if voting's a good idea or something like that. And, but yeah, they keep refusing because they know he's going to be so good, and that's like the best things to do in the world. Like to tell people, no, I'm this is an evil job. I could be evil at any time. And no one's like, nah, we trust you. there's something that's just so brilliant about that. So yeah, if you want the perfect job in the world, just become a dictator and then convince people that they don't want you as a dictator. Because that's how you know that someone's a trustworthy dictator. Like if he was evil, he wouldn't be trying that. Unless it's a cover. What if he is evil? Actually, see exactly where it works so well. And yeah, that's that. So yeah, this is the top part of the anvil now. This is the heavy part of the top. That if you go on a crafting table, it's 3 iron blocks. But for me, it's just a bunch of stone. Oh, you might be wondering actually, where did all this stone come from? Basically, on the other side of my world, I just smelt cobblestone because I have so many chests of it, and I have so many chests of coal. So I'm just like, let's just combine those, because using cobblestone is such a rare thing. Like, I can't think of many buildings in my world besides, like, the cobblestone cube and the border of my world. Whereas, you know, smooth stone, you use it for quite a lot of things, actually. Well, at least building-wise. Like this anvil, like, this is going to use, like, 10, 20 stacks, and that's still just a dent in the bucket. So, I have too many things in this world, like, sometimes, but sometimes I don't. Like, that's why Minecraft's so brilliant, because if you get, like, 80% per building, you feel the drive to just go get the rest of the resources. Like, I think it's, even though it's weird, like, once I eventually do have enough of every resource that I don't need to worry about it, like, if I just have, like, literally enough diamonds to make, you know, diamond blocks, I'll be like, oh, I don't know what to do now. So that's, you know, that's just something that's always, that's why I play survival. Like, I really love survival, because it's always all about, like, trying to manage the resources. Like, all of these stone blocks you're saying here, this is me trying to go a bit deep here, so if you don't want to have your mind blown, watch out. But like, every single block I'm placing here is a block of cobblestone that I have mined at some point with this. Well, probably, it might be in this pickaxe. And then, you know, I put in a furnace with some coal I've also mined. I've taken the coal out, and then it's come all the way from that side of the world. So, that's where I mined it, that's where I picked it up, and it's coming over here to make a massive anvil in the sky. I don't know. To me, that's like, it's like when you think about, like, the food you eat and how it's flown from, like, Cuba or something, and yet you're eating it for, like, you know, 60p or something, or, like, 60 cents, sorry. It's just a little crazy to think about. So, yeah, let's keep placing this thing here. As you can see from here on out, we have to actually have some blocks going upwards. I don't know how many blocks, so I'm just going to try and eyeball it. I think we go 4 blocks from here, is it? Yeah, we got to match over to there, I think. So, 1, 2. Oh, no. See, and that's the safe thing about building blocks this small. Because if you, like I mentioned, every block is 16 pixels by 16 pixels. So if you wanted to count these, which you might want to pause the video and do, I wouldn't recommend it. You count this as 16 by 16. So when you do a pixel art of this size, it's just big enough that it's a real project, but it's also small enough that it's manageable, and you will see it done within, like, a couple of days if you work hard. So that's always nice. In this case, it looks like, because I have so much stone already, I might actually get this done in a 20-minute episode, so that's always an exciting thing about. And yeah, it's gonna be really cool to see how I've just, like, renovated an old build into, like, this new build right here. I want to see how that looks from the inside, because if you look, I've left the glass there. I might just leave it there and, like, have some glass at the top or something. I haven't entirely decided, if I'm being honest. I'm just trying to wing it and see what happens. So keep on pressing all these blocks back here. And then we're going to see what it looks like from the outside, because as I mentioned, this isn't the right size, because this is like an odd number of blocks. I think this is, wait, 1, 2, right, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. This is 15 blocks instead of 12 like it should do, so there's a chance it's just going to look weird, but so far, like, given that it's got a block there, it's actually working quite well. It's looking a little bit wider than it should, but we might be able to you know, just fix that without whatever. So how many blocks up do we need to go from there? I think it's, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks up. So again, going to require a bunch of stone, but we should be able to get something cool done. So from here on out, I'm sure you know exactly what I'm going to be doing. What I'll do is I'll play a little fast forward section, and I might even talk a little bit during the fast forward section, just to blow your mind at what my voice sounds like. It's 4 times speed. So here's the worst editing mistake that I've ever made ever. Let's do it.
Okay, so I'm speaking really slowly right now because I want to prove how crazy even my voice is at 4 times speed. I've actually considered, because I speak so fast, because I like to get information out fast, just like speaking at this speed so you can hear every letter or every word said correctly. I wonder if that's a good idea. Maybe I should ask the comment section. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That is good. I hope I speed this up, because if I didn't speed that section up, then, you know, this to right now you're like, Toy Cat, why did you just sound drunk? But yeah, if you heard anything I said just then, that's good. If not, then that's also good. But yeah, you can see I actually got the height perfectly aligned here, and that's really great because it means I can probably jump ship. Not that I'm ever going to need to, but I know there's something great about standing on these pixel art things. And yeah, that's always great. So yeah, we need to now, because this actually what we'll do is we'll make like a little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and make a little staircase up there, so we can just have this front done, because as long as we can see what it looks like done from the front, we get the idea of what we need to do and how good it's going. So let's just quickly do that. We're running out of stone pretty badly. I thought like 10, 11 stacks would be enough, but evidently you do need quite a lot of stone to make like an anvil. Also, see that I got the run going just perfectly. It was really good in my opinion, but maybe my opinion is just too good. Okay, so this is 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 0. So that should be 5 blocks up. I hope that is 5 blocks up. And now we should be able to, I say should because I'm not entirely sure, like get a glimpse of what it looks like. So we'll actually make this go up all the way to where it should be, because again, this is just kind of there for the sake of it, and then we'll connect up, we'll just make this a little longer so we can see what's going on there. And now we should, I say should because I can't say for sure, we should have an idea of what it looks like, and then we just have to fill in the back, which would be quite nice, wouldn't it? But let's see what that's all about. So let's jump through the glass. Oh wait, really, brilliant idea for Minecraft. Wouldn't it be cool if when you jumped like hard enough onto glass, it shattered below you? That'd be cool. Like, it'd be so cool, like shattering through glass. And then also floor. Maybe they don't have that because that's like kind of dangerous and bad. But let's see what this looks like. Bear in mind this is behind. I like the look of it. I mean, we can't see some of the subtle details because it's behind some swords. But so far it's not looking too bad. Let's see it from the side. Yeah, again, like you can't see it properly, but that doesn't look too bad given that it's kind of a stylish anvil because of the extra block there. We do need to remove this block because this just shouldn't be there. And then yeah, we've got ourselves a slightly more sleek and stylish anvil. Maybe in the middle there, I should make that thinner. It looks a bit big, but otherwise that's great building. I think I'll put some windows at the top of the anvil, make it like an anvil hotel or something. You know, actually, I'll keep it as like the upgrade room. I really like this place because, you know, there's like, it keeps all my store. I think I have a chest just full of stone swords here, crafted in survival, which is probably a poor idea, but I did it anyway. How many, oh wow, so many iron swords. Even a diamond sword with knockback 1, so looks like I have a serious problem with wasting resources. But, you know, it's cool just to have a chest full of stone swords. But yeah, so that's what's going on there. The anvil's going pretty well so far. This is my pixel art anvil. I hope you liked it. Hopefully you learned something about pixel art on the way. Again, with any block, like you could even take like a wood block and be like, okay, we'll use spruce wood here. Or actually, wait, here's a better example. We'll use like, you know, birch wood for these blocks, and then like, I don't know, like, I guess spruce wood for these blocks here, and you can make, like, a birchwood plank out of birchwood planks and spruce wood planks. Like, you can do some really crazy stuff like that, and it's just an idea to bear in mind. If you like ideas, then there's an idea. If you hate ideas, then pretend I didn't say anything. Or pretend I said whatever you wanted me to say. That's something you can do in these Let's Play episodes. I mean, it's only me and you talking right now. I mean, here's the funny thing about YouTube is right now, I probably mentioned this before, but right now, I'm speaking to I'm speaking to all of you. I'm speaking to the 155,000. By the way, thank you very much, subscribers that are, like, you know, subscribe and whatnot. But if the recording fails, I've just spoken to myself for, like, 20 minutes about, you know, all these weird things, and isn't that crazy? I think it's crazy. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Like it if you do like it, share it if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I do a bunch of videos just like this one every single day on my channel, and if you subscribe, you'll see them on your homepage. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.